They say there's a revolution about every 100 years, so we are due for another one.
It's everywhere. The labor shortage is everywhere. And in this area alone, we could employ 100 welders tomorrow, and we could employ 100 more the next day, and the next day, and the next day. And, we can't build bridges, we can't build roads, we can't build houses for you to live in, apartment buildings, or the cars that you drive. What is the world going to come to?
We as an industry have not done a great job of really telling the new story of the construction industry so that we drum up interest to a new audience. There's a new workforce out there that have new interests, new demands, new requirements, new expectations.
As part of my job, I go out, talk to businesses a lot. And when I'm out there talking to employers, they complain about two things. They're like, we can't find enough people. There's not enough people who are in the pipeline. And even when they do hire people, they're not ready for their job. They complain about the people they do get and people they don't get. So my challenge to them is, so what are you doing differently in order to achieve those different results? And they, would say, like, we do job fairs, or we go to HBCUs, we try this, we try that, but they are really not rethinking the model.
There is so much funding, and I'm only going to speak on behalf of North Dakota and Minnesota because that's only what I'm aware of, right? There might be different in different parts of the country, but there is so much funding up here for people to go into trades, not just welding, but I'll use welding because that's what I'm, again, familiar with, that these kids are walking out of school with zero debt and making $20 to $30 an hour out of the gates. It's insane right now how bad replenishing the volume of the labor shortage is. People are willing to pay. There's companies here around the Fargo area that will pay for your school and then pay you while you're in school and then guarantee you a job for a year. That is unheard of.
Apprenticeship, I think, is the new great equalizer, where it provides opportunity for people who can't afford to go to college and provides them a path. And I think employers struggle with this model because it's foreign. They don't know. They're used to waiting for people who graduate with a degree and come into their talent pipeline that way. So they really have to rethink and be innovative in the way they hire and they structure their organization in order to fit apprenticeships in.
As an industry, we need to humble ourselves and go meet folks where they're at instead of saying, you need to meet us here. No, we need to meet them where they're at and then help bring them up to where we need them to be or where they want to be. We went to Dunbar High School in DC. We went to Dunbar. And we did essentially a show and tell. And we took our VR goggles. It was a regular headset. And you can program these goggles to have actual plans, like actual building plans. And in this particular goggle, it had all of our mechanical plans. So you'd be able to put the goggles on and look up, and you can see where all of the pipes were. All of the water pipes, all the electrical pipes, everything. All the pipes in the wall, you can see everything. And it was a student who put those goggles on, and he was just like, and to see him like actually reaching out with these goggles, that let me know that we were connecting with him through this activity. Like a lot of our industry and just people in general is how do you connect to people?
None of these things that people take for granted every day, day in and day out, can't be done without people backing, because it's going to take an army to replenish. And any of us were to talk to 100 people and 2 people came out of that, that's 2 more, right? And then if we did it again, another 100 people and 2 more came up. Now we have 4. And it's just, it could grow and grow and grow. And hopefully we might not be able to replenish the entire trades, but we're going to make a dent.